Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats, you know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court, you know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
All right, what's good, everyone? Welcome to another Live Wire Sports Media Update. So, with the rivalry slate to kick off tonight, we have our first injury update, and it came out yesterday per Noah Denzel of X, said that Phantoms guard Marina Mabrey has suffered a calf strain. Now this is something that we have been talking about throughout the season, throughout the time that Unrivaled was particularly looking to start, or when they was getting players. How would this play out? How would they do the things? Now they did issue some practices, there's some shoot arounds and the stuff like that. But if you look at some of the practices, they still playing physical. It's the same physicality, the same screen and pick and rolls. It's nothing. It's like it's nothing different. It should be more loosely free flowing, up and down. Not a lot of defense, scoring points. But they playing like they still playing in the WNBA. Like it's, they getting after it. Unrivaled is supposed to be a little bit different. Now, and all of this came about because we was talking about. You got Leo Boston there, you got Lexi Hall there, and you got Katie Lou there from the Fever. And we talked about this, about, what if these players get injured? How long, could it linger on until the start of the season? How long is it? Now that the Suns guard and the Phantom guard, Marina Mabrey, she suffer a right calf injury just days before tip off. Now, maybe we'll undergo an MRI to assess the severity of the injury with an initial return timetable of about 2 to 4 weeks. Now, if anybody who play any kind of sports, whether it's basketball, football, or whatever, we know that calf injuries linger. They linger. They take a long time to heal. And if not properly heal, you could restrain it or damage it even more, and it could keep you out longer than normal. Now, case in sample for my Washington Commanders, Marshall Lattimore been dealing with a calf strain. Hamstring strain, and hamstrings is just as worse than a calf. So now, we all know these ladies were supposed to be down there working out. They're supposed to be getting the right treatment. They're supposed to have all this conditioning. But still, you think about it. From the time the Suns was exited out the playoffs, these women really haven't did anything. No kind of exercise, no kind of conditioning, to keep their body intact. So with Marina Mabrey, injury, it comes at an unfortunate time because, with the 3-on-3 women's league, it's set to tip off Friday in Miami. My Mabrey status will reevaluate, doing the following MRI, and her availability is for early part of the season remains unclear. If she plays at all, that's going to be unfortunate. Now you probably have to find another player at short notice to probably come in to take a spot, or you're going to have to run it with the players that you have. So I don't know how they going to figure that out, but having Marina Mabrey, it's going to be really, it's going to be kind of iffy. So now Unrivaled, they said in this article, it says Unrivaled co-founder and WNBA star Breanna Stewart and the feature caller aim to provide a domestic alternative for WNBA players during the offseason. Unrivaled is a unique unique format scheduled for 6 teams. The Laces, Miss, the Rose, Lunar, Owls, Phantom, and the Vinyl, each composed of top tier talent from across the league, such as the Chicago. That's crazy. Why is like you had to point out Angel Reese in this? Well, anyway, Chicago Sky Angel Reese and New York Liberty Sabrina Ionescu. You could have just led with that with Sabrina Ionescu. Anyway, Mary's injury adds an unexpected challenge to the Phantom, the team she was slated to play for. Other notable participants for Unrivaled included the Phoenix Mercury Brittany Griner and Dallas Wings Orike Umawale. And it just goes on to talk about the league designed to showcase an up-tempo and competitive style of play will take place at a dedicated facility in Miami. It promised not only top-tier competition, but also groundbreaking player benefits, including competitive salaries and quality ownership shares, first in professional women's basketball. Anyway, I mean, they talk about all other stuff. I mean, they not really talk about the injury too much. They just talk about other things in the article. Now they get down to it. It said this injury comes at a critical moment for Mabrey, who was looking to build on her momentum for the upcoming WNBA season with the Sun, who was eliminated in the semifinals. The Suns' guard absence will be felt in the early stage of the Unrivaled season, though she is expected to make a return depending on her recovery process. As the league launches, fans eagerly wait the debut of the league. Anyway, they was talking too much. Whoever wrote this article, I mean, it's just throwing all other stuff in there. I mean, you should have just talked about more about Marina, maybe the injury and all of that stuff. Start talking about other stuff about the league. Anyway, nonetheless, a lot of us fear this. And this is why a lot of us say, hey, we didn't want Caitlin to play in the league because what if she got injured? Now, unfortunately, Caitlin didn't get injured in the WNBA. Yeah, and I get it. Injuries do happen. It does. Injuries does happen. But nevertheless, you have to think about this too, is that Caitlin she's a mega star player. She's not just a star player. She's a mega star player. You know what I'm saying? Her light shines greater than all of them in the league, in Unrivaled right now. So and say if she played and she get injured, guess what it would be? We already seen Angel Reese got injured towards the end of the, midway through the end of the season last year with her wrist. We seen Brianna Stewart just got injured in the last year in the finals, and she's playing in Unrivaled, and I don't even think she's 100%. You know what I'm saying? Now she was shooting and stuff, but still. Now what if Brianna Stewart was to fall and re-injure that wrist again? Now she's gonna be out a longer period of time to recover just for the WNBA season. So I think this league, it has its benefits, but at the same time it has its risks as well. Because you look at some of the players that play overseas right now, they get injured as well. So to me, injury is going to come, but it's a risk. And that's why I say that the WNBA really has to figure out how to pay these women comfortably. Yeah, I don't agree with getting paid like the NBA players, but they have to get paid some kind of, to be comfortable, because when you for instance, you got NFL players, you got hockey players, you got baseball players, you got NBA players. When they off season is over, they don't have to do anything else but spend time with their family. They might go to events here and there, but they don't have to play any other sport. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, we understand the whole depth of the WNBA, being in debt with the NBA and stuff like that. And the women never got the league to move the way it's supposed to throughout the years. I get all of that. But at some point, you got to look at, if you got all these women playing in the WNBA and you got young talent coming in, stars, look at Cameron Brink. She went down with an injury last year. I think she was the first. she went down with an injury. Kennedy Carter, she got hurt a couple of times. Caitlin was getting nicked up a few times. Kelsey, she was recovering from an injury at the beginning of the season. Dantas had messed up her knee. She was out. She was recovering overseas. A lot of it, and then you got some of the foreign players that are drafted by the WNBA teams getting injured. I think the girl, the young lady that the Valkyries had just picked up, Kone, that's her name. She just got injured. So it has to be some way that the WNBA has to come in and figure out. Now, hopefully this new CBA will be a little bit beneficial for these women. But having this league and, saying, well, we don't want them to go overseas, but we want you to play on Rival. But then if these players get injured and they get injured, if they get injured severely, say one of the top players for any one of them teams, for their team in the W get injured severely and have to miss a substantial amount of time, then it's going to be a bad look. And then the WNBA will have to step in, to me. But there's a lot to it. But all in all, man, I hope Marina Mabrey get, she recover and everything. It sucks. Having a calf strain, like that, and it just goes to show you that, this. I mean, I don't wish none of them to get injured. I hope they all go through the whole season of this 8 weeks. Hopefully, a whole month could go by fast, and then nobody gets injured severely. Because if somebody gets injured severely and they have to miss. Especially if they're a key part. Say, for instance, if Breonna Stewart or Sabrina Ionescu gets injured and have to miss half of the season and they looking to repeat as champions, that's going to be a major blow. And that's something that you're going to have to reevaluate, to understand that, hey, this might not be worth it. But like I said, the WNBA, NBA have to step in. They're going to have to figure out something where they have to really have these women financially suitable. And sometimes you can't live beyond your means. You're making all this money, but you doing all of this. You're living in expensive houses, apartments, and going all of these shoppings and stuff. Sometimes a simple life is a great life. But anyway, get well soon, Marina Mabrey. It sucks, but it's the first injury. I'm sure it probably won't be the last, but we'll see. Kickoff tonight. I will be at work, but I definitely will be tuned in to the first game. In the second game, I think the Rose play the Vinyl. I think that's Angel Reese team against a Leo Boston team. So I'm looking forward to that because Lexi Hall and Leo Boston going to be going against each other. And I got the Vinyl. I like their squad. I really do like their squad. I think Katie Lou and Satu Salve play for the Phantom. So I'll probably be watching that too because I do want to support my Fever girls, but I want to watch everybody. I'm really interested to see how this league kick off. I want to see how it plays out. We've seen clips of practices here and there and stuff like that. So I'm eager to see what it look like. I'll probably do some, commentary on it, against, just a report on it, just basketball season. Hey, everybody's going to be looking forward to it. Everybody going to have their eyes peeled on it. So I'm definitely going to have my eyes peeled on it too. So, but anyway, like I said, get well soon, Marina Mabrey. Hope nobody else get injured, but you always expect the unexpected. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Until the next episode, Livewire Sports, and I'm out. Peace.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Livewire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire. Sports and entertainment. Let's go.